My CA days were largely hard-working days. You do an articleship of 3 years, right? So I used to go to my office, which started at 11 typically, and ended at 8 p.m. typically. So I used to go to the office at 9 a.m. in the morning. I was on a cycle. I used to go to Mahal. I did my articleship from BK Surana and Company in Mahal. Go there on cycle from Narendra Nagar. I lived in a very lower middle class sort of area. Go there, from there go to Hingna on cycle for an audit, and then come back home at about 9 p.m. So it was largely hard working, but my bosses were happy. They saw me hard working. They posted me in Bombay. So that again was a challenge, because I never used to focus on, I never got the time to focus on studies, right? So in articleship, the rule is you do dummy articleship, right? So what you do, you don't go to the, you get a jugaad with your boss and say, I will come 1 hour, 2 hour, or will not come. So I was doing complete opposite to that. I was doing a lot of hard work. My hard work paid in some way. You know, they said, go to Bombay. Again, the same thing. I used to live in New Bombay, go to Vashi, go to Ispat's plant, and got a lot of exposure. But again, cleared exams based on practical experience. Never studied much. In short, the experience was very, hardworking, and you can find my black stains here. These are all sunburns. Even now, there I used to wear that fadka and go on a cycle. But I still cherish those days, right? Because there is no substitute to hard work. You may one may like to sit in a nice CCD or a cabin, nice AC cabin, and read books, but the real experience comes from there, and that is the real teacher, according to me. So they were amazing days that I had. I never made great friends. I was not knowing West High Court Road, by the way, till I became a CA. I hardly went out to dine. I used to go to office, home, office, home, office, home. As a CA, you are disillusioned. To do only tax and audit, which I never wanted to do. I said, I am going to do something different. But what different, I was not knowing. And that took me a lot of time to figure out what should be that differentiation. So this journey was the most painful journey for me. Today, you are happy to get Google out there. And maybe at that time, there were search engines like Alta Vista and all of that, but you never had the internet. Do have seniors in the CA, but they will tell you, hey, look, मैं तो audit कर रहा हूँ, आप भी करो, अच्छी बात है, मेरे से support चाहिए तो बताइए, which I never wanted to do. So I used to take my cycle. I lived in Narendra Nagar, as I told you. I was not having a telephone also at home. So I used to take my cycle from that ring road and used to go to Shakkardara exchange. That was a long half an hour, 45 minutes in the sun on a cycle to get a phone. And those were the real learnings, because you are not extrovert. You are not going out except office and home. And I used to see shops, I used to see establishments, I used to see businesses. I said, how about doing advisory to them to scale up? Were some of the thoughts that were coming. Not one day, for days together I was doing this. At that time, there was a container corporation that was getting established. If you know, that place has a port, it's a dry port. So I used to go to those offices and sit there and see what is happening there, which kind of commodities are coming in. Obviously, that was the Google for me, right? Timber is getting imported. I said, wow, there's a trade of timber here. Good. There was something getting exported from there. People used to export there to JNPT. Believe me, the next 7-8 months, I was doing all these kinds of research, right? Which you, in startups today, you go out in the market and talk to customer, right? The validation, right? I was not having this word, customer validation, but I was doing exactly this. So I used to start at 9 a.m. in the morning, go there, take on a cycle, sweat. I sweat a lot. Sweat it out, come back for lunch. And after lunch, of course, you don't have a mobile, you don't have a telephone at home. You don't have money also, right? You don't have friends with whom you can chat hours together. So those were the days you were qualified, right? And your friend is earning 20,000 a month, 15,000 a month. And he's saying, hey Rama, look, did you read this income tax provision? There's a new provision. And this is a nice presentation there. And I have 2 interpretation. And you have a blank face to show him. And when you talk to your friends, go to their offices. I used to go to CA offices. They were on a scooter. They had a nice computer. And they said, my father got me this office in Sadar, in Sitaparadi, so on and so forth. I'm doing this. Hey yaar, अपन कल मिलते हैं ना यार, थोड़ा सा मैं अभी यहाँ जा रहा हूँ. So those were the days. I used to remember them and cry literally. Not 7-8 months. I cried every afternoon, every night. I cried because you don't have money, you don't know where to go, right? And you don't have a future. I mean, you say that, hey, where to go now? I mean, should I go for a job? But not for a single day I thought I should go for a job. I was struggling. Thankfully, my family said, I mean, we had a modest family, no great income, no great expenditure, by the way. We are very frugal, right? A lean startup, so to say, right? In a 800 square feet. So, but I used to cry. That made me a different person, right? Those 7-8 months and furthermore, maybe 15 months. That had really made me very strong, very focused, very committed, very extrovert also. I would say those 15 months, not 7 months, were the period where I completely transformed is not the word, metamorphosized, right? I used to be a very thin looking, Dumbo type of guy. CA, ठीक है, leave that apart, qualification, but I was not confident, right? I was not, innovative. A big metamorphosis happened in me. Then somehow I came to know that internet was born, www.